Sponsored by LaCroix. Lemon flavored LaCroix.
If you like soda without the corn syrup, LaCroix is the way to go.
If you like TV static.
TV static. I haven't heard that one. All right.
Dude, you've been sick for like
A
month
year?
already?
A year?
How long has it been?
It's been about over a month.
Fuck, dude.
It's just, I'm not sick. Yeah, I'm sick, but I don't know. It's just a carryover, I guess. I'm dying, dude.
That's tight.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel. What's your name?
Birdie. I'm just kidding. JK.
Jesus Christ.
It's your boy. E to the E.
E to the E?
Yeah. Eddie.
Eddie Samk. So what's up, dude?
What's up?
Not much.
Mocoso?
I don't know. It's just my sinuses. I don't feel sick.
No?
I don't feel sick. But I just have like this lingering cough and like the sniffles. Won't go away.
That's tight, dude.
No, it's not.
Respect.
It sucks. Have you been keeping up with your New Year's resolution?
Which is?
I don't know.
Did I make
Did you make yours? Did we talk about that on the last
No, I don't
episode?
think we
didn't,
did.
huh? Do you have any?
Not really.
Yeah, me neither. No, the ones I have like 3 that I can think of is I wanna cook more. I do want to read more and watch a new movie. Well, new to me movie. And that one I've been keeping up with, like at least one every day.
One movie every day?
Yeah.
A new movie.
One that I've never seen, basically. And I've been doing it, dude. I've been doing it for like a week and a half now.
That's insane, dude.
I just get home, make myself something to eat, and put a movie on. That's what I've been doing.
I've seen I've been watching more recently too.
Yeah?
Do you want to talk about some?
Yeah, because I've been trying to avoid like series, and especially stuff I've already seen.
I've been telling you that, dude.
I know. I didn't realize how hard it was to avoid that, dude.
Yeah.
Because like that, just by habit, like I want to put something on I've already seen just to have on.
I think the only show I ever started rewatching was Breaking Bad.
Okay.
That's like the only one. Like other than that, like I've only seen a show once.
Yeah, I've seen Breaking Bad a bunch. I've seen Sopranos a bunch. The Office, I've seen a bunch. Parks and Recreation, I've seen a bunch. What else? King of the Hill, I've seen a bunch.
Also, Sunny and Phil. Well, King of the Hill, that's different.
Why?
Because they're just like quick half-hour episodes. Like,
Sort of like The Office. And
yeah. But I feel like the reason I watched King of the Hill was because like I used to watch it as a kid.
Yeah.
So like reruns and all that, like kind of like The Simpsons too.
Yeah.
But like now, I don't think I like if I watched it front to back, like I don't think I'd go back again, unless it was like somebody was watching it or something.
One thing I will do, like, because I like having something on if I'm making myself food. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put something on that I don't have to pay attention to or that I have watched. That's the only time I will do it.
Just background stuff.
Yeah, but it's been South Park.
Oh, okay.
From the beginning, I started.
Oh,
So I
from the
just
first
so
episode?
I've just been having it. So I've been listening while I'm like either cooking or cleaning up or something. And one of the episodes that came on recently was when the parents are protesting a TV show. Do you remember that? And they go to Comedy Central and they start launching themselves to the building.
And they're like splatting themselves,
Yeah.
like kamikazing themselves.
Yeah.
What TV show were they trying to cancel?
It might have been Terrence and Phillip. It might have been Terrence and Phillip.
Because I remember that specific like scene, but I don't remember like what the episode was.
I would, like I said, I just had it on, but I was like hearing certain points and I was like, damn, this shit is old as fuck. And I feel like this is still kind of a topic of conversation because mainly
like it's relevant to like
it's
now?
relevant now. Yeah. Because the commentary on the episode was people are protesting this, or parents specifically are protesting this TV show because not necessarily because they care about what's the topic about of the show they're watching, is because they feel like it's how can I explain it? Essentially, they're mad because the TV is the babysitter, and so they want the babysitter to be teaching them morals and right from wrong
Mm-hmm.
when that's the parents' job. But because the TV isn't doing it, that's why they're protesting it.
Oh,
That's basically the
gotcha.
message of the episode.
Yeah.
And because there's a moment where Stan and Kyle, who are usually the ones that like say like the message part,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
where they're like, oh, all these parents are mad because of protesting the show, like, and they're taking off when really they should just take the time to get to know their own kid and see what they are, the kind of person they're actually growing up to be,
Yeah.
instead of just being mad at the babysitter. And I was like, fuck, dude, this shit's like, how old is this shit? And
I always tell everyone, dude, like South Park is the smartest show to have ever existed in history,
yeah.
dude. It's like I said, like you watch episodes from back in the day, like there's still like a lot of them are still just as like relevant
Yeah.
as ever, you know. And aside from like the first season that had like a couple episodes that were straight up just fart jokes, like they're like all like really smart. Like so, I
Yeah.
never got like why that kind of stuck where it's like, oh, South Park is just like immature show, and it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's like literally the complete opposite of that.
If you take it at face value, I can see that. Like, yeah, it's an immature show. But like, if you're paying attention to what they're talking about, then like, no, there's
Yeah.
substance here.
They're using that kind of like comedy as like almost like an irony thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I do want. I haven't seen the last like special they released. 'Cause it's on.
So, okay. If you have Hulu, you can watch it. If you have Hulu Live TV, you can watch South Park.
That's like an add-on or what?
Yeah, it's an add-on. But if you have Max, it has all the seasons on there.
Mm-hmm.
But the specials, those are all on Paramount.
That's what it was.
Yeah, Paramount. Like, they're all on Paramount, but not the show isn't on there. It's just the specials.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, they're basically across 3 streaming services.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't know. Like I know they made it a point to like whenever they release anything, they made it available for free.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the case for like the specials on the website. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'd have to double check, but I remember like that's how I kept up with like all the new episodes. I would just go on the website and it was streaming for free.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like they straight up said like we're fucking rich. We don't need money.
Yeah.
Like just watch it for free.
Yeah. But yeah, that was one I was like, damn, like the shit is still relevant.
Did you ever watch the 3 Days to Air or 7 Days to Air?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
a good little like documentary thing.
Like a behind the scenes on like the making of it basically.
Yeah.
Which like is great because you see how they're able to stay so topical, because say they have a joke about something that's happening currently in like the news or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be like, say it's reported on the news on a Friday, it'll be like on Monday on the or whenever the episode airs.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't have like a plan. They don't have a game plan
Yeah.
for any of the episodes. They're just like, oh shit, this thing's due on Friday. We better get started.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why they remain like relevant and
Yeah.
fresh and
Where like if a different show like The Simpsons or like Family Guy wanted to joke about that same topic, you wouldn't see the joke for like months, maybe even a year maybe.
or two. Yeah.
Yeah. So I like, damn, like it's pretty crazy behind the scenes. Like these guys are like hard. We have an episode talking about Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, other than that, like, yeah, I've been watching a shitload of movies, dude. A shitload.
I've been watching more than usual because I told you before I just had a hard time like sitting down and watching it.
Yeah.
But like the past few weeks, I've seen a few. I saw a couple that I've seen already that I just rewatched.
Yeah.
But one of them was a movie that you kept recommending to me, which was No One Will Save You.
Oh, okay. The Alien Hulu movie.
Yeah. It was sick, dude.
Right?
It was really tight.
Like there are moments the CGI is kind of like,
But it's like it's so you're so invested in it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't mind, or like I didn't really notice too much. You know.
no dialogue.
Yeah, there's no dialogue. It's super artsy too. Like,
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of like scenes that were just like, oh, that's how did they do that? Like
Yeah.
like the lighting, like you can tell they were having fun with that movie. But Yeah, that's a really good movie, dude.
Yeah, that one. That I would say that was probably like the biggest surprise for me from last year
Yeah,
because I was
I've
not
never heard of
expecting it.
it.
Yeah,
I've never heard of it. Don't know who's behind it. I didn't know any of the actors. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like so much that I would buy it on Blu-ray.
I hope it gets a physical release.
Yeah, that's the thing with like a lot of these like streaming movies.
Yeah,
Like you don't know if they're ever gonna get.
like the Netflix ones sometimes get a release, but only because they get added to the Criterion collection.
Yeah.
Like Beast of No Nation and Roma.
Did you see Roma yet?
I haven't. No, I haven't seen the Beast of No Nations either.
I haven't seen that one, but Roma was really good.
The Nine Bloods, that one too, right? Didn't that one also get a physical
Well,
release?
I don't know what that one is.
The one with Chadwick Boseman. I could have swore you told me about it.
No. I don't know.
But what was I gonna mention? I forgot what I was gonna mention. Is that all you saw recently?
No, so that one I saw a couple days ago, and like I said, I genuinely liked it a lot. It was surprising, cause like when you were describing it, I'm like they don't talk like aliens. I'm like that sounds intriguing. And one thing I want to mention is like I like how the aliens look.
Yeah.
How like they went for like a kind of like a classic alien look,
Yeah.
but there's like little things about them that are kind of strange.
They're like South Park aliens.
Yeah, like, but they have like weird feet, or like
Yeah.
some of them look like kind of like grasshoppers almost,
Yeah.
or like a praying mantis, I should say. No, I last night I rewatched Suspiria with Ellie. She's never seen it before.
The original or the remake?
The original, the 77 one. And I was kind of like, I don't know if I should recommend this to her just because, like, it's an old horror movie. So I just, like, I was like, you know what? Like, screw it. Like, this is like a classic for me, like a good Halloween classic. So I'll show it. And she ended up liking it.
That's cool.
But yeah, dude, that movie, it's so, like, I don't know.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Dude, it just like it makes me feel like a kid like watching like a horror movie for the first time. Like it's just like it's cheesy sometimes, but it's like so violent still, and like the acting is like kind of like really outdated, and like it's obviously like overdubbed,
Yeah.
you know. But like I don't know, like everything about it, like I just love, dude. It's like it's kind of campy, but so that's another one I rewatched. I rewatched Drive.
Drive?
Drive.
I haven't rewatched that in a while.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised I haven't burned myself because I've seen that movie so many times.
Nicholas Winding Refn is making a new movie this year.
And what it's called or no?
No, I don't think he's announced what it's called. I think there was just an announcement that he's working on a new film.
Yeah, it's crazy how many like because of his movies, even though they're like so like. I mean, this kind of makes sense, I guess, but like the whole Prada thing he did, like I don't think he shot a movie, but I think it was just like maybe pictures by him.
Oh, okay.
Like inspired by his name, like that style with the neon lights and everything.
Yeah.
And so like yeah, I was just like, man, this guy went from like doing like Only God Forgives, Neon Demon, like all these crazy like art films to like shooting Prada. it's tight, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, Drive's such a good movie, dude.
Nah, he's a sellout, homie. What do you mean it's tight?
That's fucking tight, dude.
Nah, he's a sellout.
He deserves it.
Mm.
Copenhagen Cowboy, dude.
Nah, he's a sellout.
Why?
Cause he's supposed to stay underground. It's punk.
True. Fuck him, dude. What else did I watch?
Do you you have Letterboxd, right? You don't utilize it though, huh?
I haven't in a while, dude. There was a moment there where I was like trying to like update it.
I'm utilizing it a lot right now. So if anybody's interested, you can see what my thoughts are on the movies I'm watching every
Are you
day.
leaving like actual reviews or just rating them?
Rating them, and not necessarily reviews, just like I would call them impressions. Because I don't really go in depth with what the movie is about or anything like that. Mostly just like, this is what I liked, this is what I didn't. But like very concise, very... Okay, so for example...
Like bullet points almost?
Sort of. For example, I watched Bones and All.
Yeah.
We watched it this morning. And my, like, I guess, review of it, I liked it. I have never seen a movie. I've never seen a movie that I thought was cute and made me flinch at the gore at the same time. That's all I wrote. But I believe I rated it 4 out of 5 stars.
It's a good fucking movie.
It's a good movie. I liked it a lot. But like, so it's stuff like that. Like I also watched The Lobster finally.
Yeah.
And that's another one that I put, what did I put? Like unconventional love story that has a scene that makes me like wince. With the scene I'm talking about with the knife.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh fuck.
The same. What's his name? The director.
Yorgos Lanthimos.
Yeah, that fucking weirdo.
He did the most recent Poor Things.
Yeah,
which I still want to see. I haven't seen.
I really
yet.
want to watch too. So somebody made a meme and said like that movie is Barbie for the deranged.
Well, Poor Things.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But do you know like anything about the movie? You haven't read up anything
for
like,
Poor Things?
Yeah, like about the plot or the synopsis, I should say.
Just from what I understand, it's Frankenstein.
Yeah, kind of.
In a way, but other than that, no, I don't know.
Okay.
Frankenstein who's super horny. That's what I've heard.
I hope not, because there's like kind of a twist.
Okay.
Like, it's not really a spoiler. Should I just say it? Because it's right. I guess it happens like in the first like 10 minutes of the movie.
What happened?
She's pregnant, so they take the brain of the baby and put it in her.
Oh no, yeah, that
I never saw the trailer, so I don't know if it shows that.
I believe it's not in the trailer. You know how I don't know if you follow like the Rotten Tomatoes YouTube channel. They release trailers. They also release like featurettes. Oh. And that's in the featurette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought that concept was tight.
Yeah.
It was different, you know.
Well, the reason I say Frankenstein but horny is because not necessarily horny, it's just from my understanding, she's discovering sexuality in a way. Like these feelings are like foreign to her and she doesn't know how to.
Oh, kind of like the Serbian film.
What?
When the little kid's discovering, he watches the porn with his dad in it.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Oh, no, you sicko.
Yeah, I guess. But like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. It's just my understanding.
Tight.
But I do want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm trying to watch all his movies because I watched that one and.
So, have you seen Dogtooth?
Oh, I've seen it before. Yeah.
You've seen Dogtooth?
Yeah. Is that his?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I had no idea.
What do you call it? That scene at the end with the weight. Do you remember that?
It's been a while. I saw Dogtooth when it was on Netflix.
So, you remember the premise or no? Like
from what I remember, it's this family lives in this house secluded, and the dad has like the kids, like saying like they can't leave home until their canines basically fall out.
Yeah.
And doesn't he bring someone to have sex with the son or something like that?
Yeah, to kind of like, I don't know. What would you even like?
To just make him a man, apparently.
No, because she visits frequently.
I don't remember. I gotta rewatch it. I don't really.
But
remember.
What do you call it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. The parents raise them themselves.
Yeah.
Believing that there's nothing outside the house, like not outside the house, outside the premise of the house.
Yeah. Because they have like these bush walls that are like high as fuck.
Yeah, and they've never been out. They've never set foot outside. Like they don't know anything about the real world.
Yeah.
So, at the end, like you said, they mentioned like, oh, you can't leave this place until your canines fall out. Mm-hmm. So she gets a fucking way and she starts smashing her mouth.
Oh, okay, I do remember. Yeah.
And there's no cutaway. It just like one shot, and I don't know how the fuck they pulled that off because it looks so real. It's the only scene in any movie I've ever seen in my entire life that made me wince.
Yeah?
I was like, ooh. Yeah.
Damn.
I can't think of another movie that had ever done that to me.
Mm.
But yeah, that scene is brutal. And it's like right at the end. So yeah, it just reminded me when you said that.
I had no idea that Yorgos Lanthimos did Dogtooth. But the other one what's the other one he did? I just watched it.
Killing of a Sacred Deer?
Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah,
yes.
I've seen that one too.
Did I mention that already? Did I watch it?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Fuck, I don't know.
That one was okay. I didn't enjoy it as much as like some of his other ones. Like I enjoyed The Lobster more.
The Lobster I liked a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Killing a Secretary was just like, I don't know. I enjoyed it, but I thought like the end was kind of silly when he's doing like
Oh,
the blindfold thing with the
yeah.
gun. I'm like, there's like 90% of places you can hit that don't even have a target. Like, what are the odds that you're gonna hit someone? You know? But yeah. Speaking of Serbian film, I rewatched that one. I
Have you
did really.
have you made Yareli watch it?
Yeah, that's why I watched
Oh
it.
my god. What does she think?
She's actually liked it.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's a wedding.
Sicko. I was like, damn, but
Yeah, she didn't walk down the aisle to.
no, dude, like I was kind of falling asleep. I was fucking tired, and she was like really into it. She was watching it, so like I didn't get to bug her and like question it as much. But like I was like, she's like, no, like I can see why people like wouldn't like. She's like, but I enjoyed it, like for what it is.
Yeah,
But it's also like she likes gore, like
yeah.
she likes Terrifier and all that. What's another one you watched?
I watched one that's very popular right now. Saltburn.
Oh, I've been hearing a lot about that movie.
Good or bad?
Good mostly.
I thought it was.
Really?
Yeah, I just thought it was okay.
I haven't heard any like people that I would take their word for talk about it, but like everyone on IG has been posting about it. Like a lot of people I know have been posting about it, and they're saying like to not watch it with your parents or something. Like, 'cause I guess some of them watch it. Is it that bad or no?
There's a scene where a character is masturbating in a bathtub. It doesn't show anything.
Mm-hmm.
He's masturbating in a bathtub. He comes, and before all the water can drain out of the tub, he leaves. And the main character, Barry Cogan, I think that's how he says his last name. His name's Oliver in the movie. He goes in and like slurps some of the water, and it's like very sexual. He like gets close to the drain, and he's like,
does he know it's coming
yeah,
there?
like because he watched him. He was watching him masturbate,
Yeah.
and like he like licks the tub and like the water as the water. You see the water draining down, and it looks like all foggy, and he like licks it, and then he just goes, and it's like very sexual. The movie's very horny.
Yeah.
But what I thought was kind of meh about it is just it's a story I feel like it's boring.
Yeah.
Just this guy. Do you want me to spoil it or are you gonna watch it?
I don't care.
So Oliver is the guy, the main character, Barry Cogan. He's a guy, he's like a loser. He's going to this college, doesn't have any friends, very shy, and he sees this group of friends. And the main one in the group is Jacob Elordi. I forgot his character's name, but it makes you think like, oh man, he's becoming infatuated with him. He's like in love with him, you know, and that's what it is coming across the whole time. And so he like becomes friends with this guy, and this guy feels bad for him because he's like always broke, and he's like saying he doesn't have family to go back to, so for like holiday break. So he's like, you know what, come with me to my house. And the name of the estate where he lives, because they're rich. Mm-hmm. It's basically an Eat the Rich movie. So the estate where they live is called Saltburn. It's this big ass fucking mansion where the parents are kind of like, our kids are perfect. They could do whatever the fuck they want type. Because like the mom says stuff like, oh, I don't associate myself with anybody who's ugly. It's like, so for me to be talking to you is a privilege.
That sounds tight, dude.
But it was just kind of boring. Like it was just, felt like it kind of dragged, and like.
Nothing stood out really.
Not really. I mean, the end we thought was like kind of silly because everybody dies and he ends up somehow weaseling his way to be inheriting the estate. And he like once it all happens, he like dances through the whole house. The camera follows him, and he's like butt ass naked, and he's like dancing through the whole house, and that's how the movie ends. I just didn't think it was that great. Like Barry Corrigan is really good. He's a good actor. Jacob Elordi is a really good actor. Rosamund Pike is in it also. She's the wife from Gone Girl. Yeah, she plays the mom. And
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought it was whatever. It was forgettable, you know. It's not a bad movie. It's just meh. It was whatever.
It's on Hulu?
No, Amazon. It's a Prime original.
Oh, Prime. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I just feel like everybody's just hyping it up because I think everybody's hyping it up because of like the whole gay sex in it and stuff.
Damn, they should all watch Serbian film, dude.
Right?
There's some good gay sex in that, dude.
Yeah. Because I've seen people be like, "Oh, you just don't like it because like of the homosexuality or because it's too horny for you." It's like I just didn't think it was that great, you know.
Dude, the French were doing this like in the 70s and probably a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, I just felt like it was boring.
That's kind of why I never liked that show Shameless.
I do like that show.
I just felt like they used the whole like to me that whole gimmick of like sex and this and that. It's like who cares, dude? Like I don't know. Like that same thing with like Orange Is the New Black.
I like the first season of that show.
Where everyone's like, oh, dude, there's lesbian sex in it. I'm like, yeah, you guys fucking sheltered. I was watching lesbian sex like in 7th grade, dude. Like, what? What's so cool about it?
You know what? Let me take that back. It's not. I didn't like just the first season of Orange Is the New Black. I do believe that's a good show, but it's funny because the main focus of that show was I think the character's name is Taylor Schilling, or I think that's the actor. Whatever. The main character, it's supposed to be about her experience or like her real life experience in a women's prison because it's based on a real person. But because the show got popular and it got all these new seasons added to it, they had to focus more on the side characters. So all the side characters became main characters and their stories were way more interesting.
Yeah.
Way more interesting. But I mean, because the show was based around her, she had to be like a main focus. Yeah. So it kind of in my opinion, hindered a lot of the storytelling in that show. But all the side characters way more interesting than her.
Yeah. I just don't like when I'm all like for shock value. And that's like definitely like if you're I don't know, you're not a movie person, like you'll probably like watch that and be like, "Oh my god, this is so naughty. Like this is so bad. Like I shouldn't be watching this."
Yeah.
But to me it's like if you're going to go big and like for the sake of shock, like go all out. Like
Salo?
yeah, do some Salo shit, like go all out. Like don't fucking hold back, you know? But
that's why I don't like Brokeback Mountain, homie.
I've never seen it.
If they're not going to show me what does Jonah Hill say in Knocked Up? I'm trying to see a Ledger with a mouthful of Joan Hall.
Damn.
But yeah, that was one that I was like, I gotta watch this one. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's hyping it up. Yeah, at the end of it, I was just like, it was whatever. Yeah. But I will say, like I said, I can't pronounce his last name. Cogan. The guy from Dunkirk. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Weird face, weird eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's fucking great. He's a great actor.
He's a good actor. He was good in Chernobyl also.
Yeah. But yeah, he was also in Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Yeah.
And I thought he was good in that too.
Yeah, he was.
He's like
Piece
so
of shit.
Yeah, dude, he's so good at playing like that naive, creepy, like.
Yeah, because it's like he's so calm during all of it.
Yeah.
Like during everything.
Yeah.
Like the world could be ending and he's just chilling.
Yeah. But what else? There's a bunch of stuff. I should probably just look on my letterbox because I've been logging everything. But you haven't been like watching anything else really?
Let me think if I've seen anything else.
Oh.
I don't know. I think I mentioned
What?
I rewatched Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's it. I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Damn.
What would you watch?
So I just remembered I watched 2 movies I do want to mention. The first one is Exorcist Believer. Have you seen it yet?
No, I don't think I want to. I saw one line from the movie and it just completely took me out. And I know if I mention what line that is, people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's why you don't like it." But
What
that's exactly why I don't like it. I'll admit it.
What?
Where she says like, how come she, what does she say? 'Cause it's a typical woke movie,
Mm-hmm.
and they put a line in the movie to like, oh my god, what was
I
the
know what
line?
you're talking about.
What?
Why aren't you why aren't you an exorcist or something?
Yeah,
And she says because of the patriarchy.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that
I
either.
was like, did nobody pay attention to the first movie?
Yes.
I'm like, nobody. I'm like, you guys are fucked in the head, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I have so much respect for the original movie because it's, if you rewatch it, dude, have you seen it recently?
I haven't seen it recently.
It's a smart movie, dude. Like, it's
Yeah.
really smart. And even though it's called The Exorcist, there's a lot of stuff like where like the priests are talking about like how like a lot of it is just could be just mental illness. Like they're talking about all
Yeah.
these things where it's not just like, oh yeah, there's a demon inside and blah blah blah. Like there's so much disbelief, and it takes forever for them to actually approve to them for them to actually have an exorcism. Like it's just a clever fucking movie, and for them to throw that line, like God, dude, it just totally it was a big fuck you to like.
It felt forced. I was watching it and that happened. And I was like, what the fuck? Like that felt forced. Because not only that, I love that actress, Ellen Burstyn. She's in one of the most like hard to watch movies for me, which is Requiem for a Dream. She's a great actress. And hearing her deliver that line, it made like, to me, it felt like it felt forced coming from her.
Yeah.
Like I didn't believe her, you know?
She just probably got paid a lot,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
But I watched it. And the first maybe 30 minutes, I want to say, the whole thing of the girls going missing and them like trying to find like, where are they? Where are my girls? You know, they can't find them. All that was I thought it was captivating. I was like, oh, this is interesting. You know, like this is actually pretty cool. You know, like I'm interested. They end up finding the girls. And once they start kind of showing the girls they're acting strange, whatever. Oh my God, dude, I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to turn it off so many times, but I was like, no, I got to finish it. I think I hate it as much as Green Inferno.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That
It just felt like religious propaganda to me. Like the only way you can live a happy, good life is if you accept God in your life. That's what it felt like he was telling me.
That's true, dude.
No, it's not. Fuck God.
Damn, dude. True.
Damn, I
true.
just get struck by lightning right now.
Damn, dude.
That's what's up. No, but that's what it felt like. It just felt like it was just shoving it in my face. Like,
Yeah, the ending, like I heard that because they didn't want a single religion
Yeah.
out, they
They-
get like all the religions
Yeah.
to participate. It's like an Avengers
the
thing.
religious Avengers assembled. Dude.
Oh, dude, that sounds fucking stupid.
Yeah, and then the acting of some of the parents was so melodramatic. It felt like a fucking soap opera.
What did you think about the two girls?
I thought they were great.
But what did you think about them being two girls, one white and one black?
Oh, I didn't care. Like, I honestly didn't even think
A lot
about
of people
that.
say that it felt forced too,
Really, I didn't think so.
because like they were like, okay, we can't have a white girl because like it's a white girl. Like we need to have like an inclusive thing. So what are they, instead of just making a black girl? Because then it's like, no, well the original doesn't have like a black girl. They put two, and that's what I heard a lot of people complain about.
Nah,
And-
I don't think that was. I mean, I didn't get that. I just thought like, okay, two girls, whatever. There's two girls, and they're believable as friends, except for like the only thing is like the black girl. She's the one that's her family's non-believer, and then the white girl is the one that's I believe Catholic, or no, I think they're Christian. I don't know.
Either way, gross.
Whichever fake religion they fucking.
Damn, what's up with you, dude?
Dude.
This movie did the opposite to you what it was intended for.
Nah, dude, it's just I will say that their performance as being possessed, I thought it was good. They did a good job. They were creepy. It's just everything else around the movie was fucking garbage. It was so bad. You should watch it, dude.
No, it looks fucking dumb. And I already hate movies that like pander to religion in that way.
Yeah.
And,
Like it felt like a high budget like Christian movie.
yeah, it sounds fucking gross, dude.
It was bad, dude. I hated it. fuck you, David Gordon Green. I'm probably still gonna watch the sequel because they're
No,
making 2 more. So
yeah. I mean, I hope it bombed enough to where they're not.
oh, that's right. He's not coming back to direct. That's right.
Yeah, fuck that guy, dude.
Yeah, fuck him, dude.
He ruined 2 franchises already. And like I was kind of like on board with like the whole, because I like the first 2018 Halloween,
Yeah, me too.
and I was like hoping like maybe the first one will be good and then the other 2 will be trash. But no,
What if this is the opposite?
the other 2 are just so bomb? They're so good.
You know what? That kind of has me hopeful now.
No, dude, just don't watch it. No,
But he's not gonna be a part of it.
but
And maybe,
still,
and I
it's
think
like,
I think they're getting a new team of writers too, because I think it was him, Danny McBride, and like a couple other people that were writers on this movie.
no more exorcism movies. No more. Just, if you're gonna do demon movie, just make a fucking demon killing people. Like,
I think, in my opinion, the last good exorcism movie, I want to say, was probably The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I don't know if you've ever seen
never
that one.
seen that one.
I think that one's really good, actually.
I think The Exorcist original is like the only good exorcism movie. Like, because like I said, because it's such a clever film that I can like believe that this girl's fucking possessed.
Yeah.
Like everything else, like I mentioned, like about like all these Ouija movies and stuff like that. I just can't, because that's like a game that I used to play like all the time when I was little. Like, it's fucking stupid to me. It's like playing Monopoly. Yeah, it is. That's what it is. It's a fucking toy.
That's why you were able to buy it at Toys R Us when we were kids.
Yeah, and to this day, like I still think it's weird when people are like, "Oh no, I wouldn't fuck with that." And I'm like, "You're a grown ass man, dude." Like,
it's like it's in the board game section.
Yeah, like, you fucking wimp. Are you fucking scared to go to fucking the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland or what?
No. Hey, you'll go with me though.
But it's like, that's how I think about it. It's like, it's literally the same shit. Like, yeah, dude. But I don't know. I feel like I'm more hard on like horror movies because of that, because that's what I love. But yeah, exorcism movies are hard to pull off, dude. But then again, like I haven't watched a lot of them just because I know, I assume I'm not gonna like them.
Yeah. So the other movie that I watched that I wanted to mention, and I watched this just out of curiosity, because like I'm not like a person who's like keeps up with politics, you know, or like what's going on in the media and type of shit. But there's a movie that an original film, an HBO original film that came out, I believe it was last year, might have been the year before, called Reality. I don't know if you heard of it, starring Sydney Sweeney.
No.
And it's a story about this woman named Reality Winner. That's her name, Reality Winner. She worked for, I believe, NSA, and she leaked documents proving that Russia had some sort of involvement in tampering with like voter registration or something like that. Like I said, I don't keep up with politics. So I'm not 100% sure. But I was curious about this because I do believe Sydney Sweeney's a good actress, because I've seen her in Euphoria. And before that, I saw her in a Netflix show called, I believe it's called Everything Sucks. And it's like a show that takes place in the 90s, and she plays like a teenager. But I do think she's a good actress. And so I wanted to check it out. And I thought it was an interesting movie. It was very well done. I love the type of movies that take place in one spot. So basically, the premise of this movie is, or whoever made this movie, they took the real transcripts of her interrogation, like the real conversations that happened during her interrogation, and turned it into the movie. So all the dialogue is from those transcripts. So there's times where they're talking in the movie and it shows like a glitch and they disappear from the screen, but that's because it's redacted from what they're talking about. And then it shows like the actual transcripts, but literally the whole movie takes place inside her house as the FBI is talking to her. And they're asking her all the, and like the whole time I'm like interested in what they're talking about. Like, it is captivating.
So it kept you engaged.
It kept me engaged. Yeah.
No, I've never heard of this movie.
It was pretty good. And she, dude, the way her facial expressions of like, she's complying, but you could tell she's like terrified, and she's kind of like, you don't know if like, okay, does she know why the FBI is there? Like, because you don't know the whole time, unless you know the real story. You don't know what's going on. You're just like, why are they? Because they don't reveal why they're talking to her right away. So she has like this look on her face, like, the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
And like there's moments you could tell she's like holding back tears, her face gets like red. She's really good. It was really good. I would suggest checking it out. Just like from like I would say like a production standpoint, because of like the whole thing of the transcripts being the whole dialogue.
Yeah.
But I will say because of that, there are points where I felt kind of dragged.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, like we've mentioned before, not everything translates well to screen, you know?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like adapting a book or a comic book or a video game.
Like you'll have to take liberties sometimes.
Yeah. But this one they didn't. Just
straight
from the transcript. Yeah. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a hidden gem, I would say.
What was this at?
HBO, a Max.
HBO.
It's a Max original called Reality. But yeah, the whole movie it's just she gets home from the grocery store and they start interrogating, and that's the whole movie.
That's kind of what I liked about No One Will Save You.
Yeah.
Like she does go like out of the house a few scenes, but it's very minor.
Yeah.
It's very quick, and like most of it is in the house.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I'm like you. Like I really like enjoy those movies because it just like because it's all takes place like in a small area. Like you're forced to make a good story, like
Yeah.
you have to
Gotta get
keep
creative.
it interesting. Yeah. So
And sometimes that pressure, like, forces creativity. So
yeah.
the last movie I want to mention that I watched is Lamb.
Oh, you finally watched it.
Finally watched Lamb.
What'd you think?
I loved it.
Really?
I loved it, dude.
That's a surprise, dude. Because
Really?
I was like, when I first I mentioned this movie, like, what year? Do you remember what year it came out?
22, I believe, or it might have been early 20. You know what? I have it right here. Let me see.
Because I watched it in theaters like the
Mhm.
month it was released, and like after like I watched it, I'm like, damn, like this is gonna. I feel like this is gonna be a hard movie to recommend most people
Really?
because like it is a slow burn.
Damn, it came out in 2021.
Yeah, see. Fuck. So yeah, I'm genuinely
I loved it,
surprised you
dude.
liked it. Yeah.
I thought dude, it looks beautiful.
I'm telling you, dude. The shots, like the wide shots of the landscape.
It's so beautiful.
What did you think about the ending, dude?
I was like, what the fuck? I love that they don't explain shit.
I know, right?
I love that.
That's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna go for the sake of shock, just go all out, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what that ending was to me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Like, where did this come from?
What's your take on her, like the final shot of her? Like, you know how she's like breathing out heavily and she just kind of goes like and then it ends?
Yeah.
Like, what's your take on
I
that?
don't know, man. I feel like I need to rewatch it to get like, because I've only saw it that once. Like, so I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it to get like a.
I saw it as like that's her, because if she's really like okay in a mother's mind state, she'd want to run after and look for Ada, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I took that sigh as her being like, "Fuck," like
accepting it.
This is what I get, because she does do some crazy shit, like with the whole lamb, shooting the other lamb. Like,
yeah.
I feel like she just accepted, like, I deserve this type of thing. That's what I think.
Yeah, I can see that.
Or it could also be a like, you know what, like this has to be like a final straw of like, I gotta accept the loss, because the movie came out 2021. I'm just gonna say like they use the lamb as like a replacement for their deceased daughter.
Yeah, as like a filler.
Yeah, there's like, oh, we lost our daughter. This will be our new daughter. They even named the lamb after the fucking daughter.
Yeah. And for those that have never heard of this movie, it's not a regular lamb. It's a half lamb, half human.
Yeah. Well, it's like a quarter lamb and then like 3/4 human.
Yeah.
Because it's only the lamb head and one arm.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the body is human.
It could have a lamb vagina, dude.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
But yeah, dude, like, yeah, that's how I saw it. Like, it was just them using that as like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
To like deal with their own shit. And more or less like using her, but they did care for her. Like
Yeah.
they genuinely like cared for her, and so I
Treated
don't
her
know.
as their own.
Yeah, dude. So I don't know. Like, I mean, it could have just been like an abomination. Just been, what the fuck is this? And like,
Because I love that they don't explain how it happened.
Mm-mm.
They don't explain like the whole ending. They like, where did that come from? They don't explain it. They don't explain why. Well, I guess they kind of do visually explain why they accept the lamb so easily.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because like I said, it's a coping mechanism, or you said it's a coping mechanism. So, but yeah, they don't really explain anything in this movie. You kind of have to either make the assumption or just come up with it on your own. Because like the whole thing, like they don't say like, oh, we lost our daughter or anything. They do the whole visual clue things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like small little clues in the movie to like kind of like, hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like a movie that, like I said, I would have a hard time recommending.
Yeah.
Because it is like, I feel like most people are gonna be like, oh, that shit was boring as fuck.
Oh yeah, a lot of people.
Because it is a slow movie. Like nothing really, like a lot happens, but like nothing happens too.
Yeah.
You know, there's no action in it. There's no like fucking crazy like dramatic scene.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. But yeah, dude, it's just that was like a fucking weird movie when I watched it in theater. I'm like, whoa, I'm probably never gonna see anything like this again.
Yeah.
I haven't since.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, that was the last one I wanted to mention.
What's that on? Prime?
Yeah. Yeah, it's on Prime. Yeah, because I watched it right after I watched Saltburn. Yeah, and Saltburn is on Prime. So, so are you going to that ceremony show?
Maybe. I was trying to figure out like where that Hollywood. Where is it?
It's the Palladium.
Is it where?
It's where we saw Jawbreaker. Go, dude. Everybody's going, man. Everybody's going. And Infest and Soul Search. Gouge Away and Blazing Eye.
That's such a like weird like group of like bands, dude. You have heavy ass shit, fast shit.
It's funny because I was thinking about that. I was like, that's such a random group of bands. But they all can... Ceremony can play with all of those individually because of the range of music that they've put out.
Yeah. And they're playing Rotner Park, right?
Yeah. Ronner Park.
Ronner.
Ronner. I don't know how to say it. Ronner Park. The LP in its
entirety.
For the first and last time. Go, dude. I already got my ticket.
Yeah.
I already got my ticket. Jose got his and Bobby's. Jacob is going. He got his ticket. I don't know who else. Hector hit me up. He said him and Esperanza might go. Damn, I just said her full name. That felt weird. Him and Espy might go.
Yeah, maybe. That sounds tight, dude. I'd want to see Infest again more than any of the other bands.
Yeah, the last time I saw Infest might have been... It was just me and Hector, actually, when we went to the Shea Cafe to see them.
That was when? Yeah, dude.
Long ass fucking time.
Wait, I was at the Shea Cafe when they played. Was it like the first?
No,
show?
It wasn't one of the first shows. Oh, okay. This was like after, way after.
Because I think the first comeback show.
Well, when they first came back, they had like a trio of shows, and one of them was the Echo.
We
were in
there.
LA. We were there. That's the one where we like waited outside in line from like 7 a.m.
Yeah, because it was a long ass line.
Yeah, and then the other one was Shea Cafe, which was I believe like the next day or the next weekend or something. And the one after that was at the Oakland Metro. That's the one that I took the megabus.
Oh no, that's the one I didn't go to.
Yeah,
I went to the other two though.
Yeah, so, but the one I went with Hector, I forgot who else was playing, but I remember running into someone down there, and they kind of came off like passive aggressive to me.
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah, because I remember we were standing outside, and he came up to me and he was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" I hadn't seen him in a while, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" And he's all like, "You know who I ran into recently?" And I was like, "Oh, who?" And this is how he does it. He looks me right in the eyes, like to like try to see if I react. Yeah. He's all Amber, and just pauses.
Fucking weirdo.
And I was just like, "Oh, cool." I was like, "Yeah, I think she lives up in Portland now, right?" And he's like, "Mm-hmm."
The fuck?
And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he just walked away. I was like, what the fuck? That was weird. Like, was he
Yeah.
trying to get like a rise out of me or something? Like, it's not like a hater or anything. Like,
I don't know. That shit's weird though.
it was weird, yeah. But that's why I remember that show at the Shea with that me and
Yeah.
Hector went to. But yeah, that was the last time I saw Infest. So I'm pretty excited to see them again. And it'd be interesting to see them on a stage that big.
Yeah, that'd be kind of weird too.
Because the only other time I saw them on a stage that big was at the Oakland Metro. Because that was a pretty big stage. But I don't think it was as big as this one. But man, Soul Search again. Now that they're back and somehow heavier.
I know.
Go, dude. Get your ticket.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do you have any shows that you're trying to go to this year that you've eyed?
I haven't like heard like an announcement that I'm like super excited for.
No?
Not really. Not that I could think of.
Mm.
But it's like, I don't know. The year has just begun, so.
The Riley from Sound and Fury,
Mm-hmm.
he had posted something like showing all like the Sound and Fury logos like throughout the like most recent years. And then he had the one 2024 blurred. And then so I replied like with like the eyes emoji, like the ones looking sideways.
Yeah.
And then he responded back saying, any recommendations? So I was like, oh, like seeing Glare from Texas would be sick, or Spotlights from New York would be sick. And then he just, I think he just like hearted it or put like, hell yeah, back. But I mean, he's not going to tell me. Because I mean, I remember last year when he asked me if I had any guesses of who was going to play. And I was like, oh, Soul Search maybe? He's like, I've tried, but no. And they ended up playing. But we'll see for Sound and Fury. I mean, that's like my festival, so I'm going to go regardless. But
no, I just feel like I'm okay with never going to festivals.
yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm not a festival guy. So like if I am excited to go to a show, it's probably gonna be like just like a power violence band, like just a local like at a bar or whatever, you know. But
those are more fun.
Yeah, those are always way more fun, dude. I really want to see what do you call it? World Peace again.
Yeah.
That's one band. Iron Lung, of course. No, I'm always down to see them.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Nothing really stands out to me.
What if Charles Bronson plays again?
They won't, but...
Did you get the book?
No, I'm waiting for my next check to I just want to get the book. I don't think that's going to sell out.
Yeah.
I didn't buy the vinyls because I'm like, I already got my vinyl. I'm okay with that.
I'm not like a big Charles Bronson guy.
Did you buy it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was expensive too. It was like...
It was 150, I think.
No, for the
box set. Oh no, the box set was like 250.
Yeah, it was like 220 something.
Yeah,
something like that.
Because that comes with a different book.
Yeah,
that comes with a different. Because the book I don't think the book that comes in that box set is the same book.
I don't know.
It's not. Because the one that's by itself is snapshots from Mark McCoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that comes with the box set is a different book.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everyone when I got the link, like, nothing has sold out yet. So I was like, debating it. I'm like, I can't justify it.
Yeah.
Like, I love Charles Bronson. I love Mark McCoy. That fool had a baby recently.
I think that's why he's doing it, for money. Yeah. Which understandable.
Yeah, because I've heard him talk about like his wife. She's an author.
Okay.
And she was on a podcast called Authors Lives Matter or something like that. And it's a really cool podcast, dude. They just interview a bunch of like different I started listening to them, like these authors of books that I've never even heard, or like I'll never ever read. But it's just like a lot of them are so fucking full of themselves, dude. Like, you know, like you have those these people like in Riverside that are just like kind of like full of themselves. Like think, oh, you know, Riverside, this and that. Like, and it's just like, dude, you ain't that cool. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like no one's gonna remember you in like 20 years. Like, you're not gonna leave your mark. That's what like a lot of these like authors are coming off as. Like, they're just like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, they just come off like as like really like narcissistic, but like it kind of made it interesting. So I kept like listening and stuff, and like it was interesting to hear him talk about certain things, but when they got to her, she was talking about how like they moved to like Arizona or something, like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they got a house, like, and she was talking about how like authors don't move to places like that; they stay in cities, and how
Yeah.
like with New York, she had like contact with like all these other authors, and like she said when she moved, they made that choice to move into like the middle of like the fucking but nowhere, like it's just nothing but wildlife around you. She said it was like a major change, and like it like completely made her like rethink life and like everything. And I think that's probably why they had a baby,
Yeah.
because like city life, like it's not a lonely life. But I feel
Yeah.
like if you're like out in the middle of nowhere, like you're fucking like I mean, you follow him on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Um, like he's always hiking.
Yeah.
He's like always taking like these beautiful shots that look like movies with his dog Magic, cute ass dog.
Damn stalker.
It was just surprising, dude. Like it was just like what? Because I was like, as up to that point, like I always thought like Mark McQuaid was gonna be like a city kid,
Yeah.
So like that's why when they moved out there, I'm like that's tight, dude. Like that's totally tight. And like he mentions in that podcast that he did with the Touche Amore guy.
First ever podcast.
Yeah,
Jeremy
how
Bohm.
like he pretty much has to work every day to make that living to be able to live there.
Yeah.
He's like, so like I don't have like days off like normal person. He's like, I just work like every day, designing shit.
Yeah.
And he said like that's how I make money. And that's like I can't afford to take time off yet, So like, but it's also cool because it's like he's doing something that I'm sure he fucking enjoys.
Oh yeah,
Like
dude.
creating fucking album covers and stuff like that.
He does some great covers.
Dude, he does my favorite covers, dude. Like, yeah, he has he mentioned something in that podcast where he's talking about like how like a lot of the bands want to slap their like ugly logo
Yeah.
on his like on the image that he created. And he's like, dude, don't do that. And it kind of goes into like how me and you like covers of movies that don't really have the title or
Yeah.
don't really have like the actors' names on it. Like it's just a cool picture. And like he mentions all like that's what he likes to do with his album covers. And like he's like saying like sometimes like yeah I'll slap the name on it because it makes sense to do it, but like most of the time I don't want to do it. So like he ends up arguing with the band, like saying like don't put your name on the cover, don't
Yeah.
do it. And like I'm always gonna gravitate to those kind of covers,
Yeah.
and more, Like if you look at the movies I have, like usually the covers I choose to go with are the ones that are like kind of more mysterious. Like,
Yeah.
you're just like you see it and you're like, huh,
Like, what the fuck is this?
yeah, like, and you start looking at it and like your brain just starts like automatically trying to like make sense of it. Like,
Yeah.
what could this be about? Like, what,
Yeah.
But the fuck were we talking about?
The box set.
The box set. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, man, me like 3-4 years ago would have been fucking stoked.
The collector in me wants to get it, but like I said, I'm not necessarily a Charles Bronson guy. It's not that I don't like the band. I do.
It's all sold out now, though. You probably end
The
up.
vinyls.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then okay, whatever.
Yeah. So
It's not a big deal.
yeah.
What gravitated me towards it was the books,
Yeah.
because like from my understanding, the book in the box set is different from the book that's being sold by itself, because they have different covers, unless it's just the same book with different cover.
I don't know.
Because I know the one that's being sold by itself, it's all snapshots of his, which that is something I want to get.
It looks cool, dude.
It looks cool, yeah,
Like I think they list like all the bands in it.
yeah. The one
It's
that
like 100 bands.
I love the pictures he has of Los Crudos. He has some great shots of Los Crudos in there, so that is something I do want to get. But yeah, like Evan had hit me up. He's like, "Oh, are you getting this?" Because he bought it, and he doesn't even collect records anymore.
That's like he hit me up too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was just like, fuck. I was like, I gotta do the adult thing here and be like, no, it just doesn't make financial sense for me right now, and I'm just gonna regret it later. And he was just like that. He's like, yeah, it's the responsible thing to do. And then he's like, fucking coward. But then I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure Eddie bought it. I'll just steal his.
He says like, I'll probably sell it to you like in 10 years. I'm like, dude, I wouldn't be surprised. Dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that book is something I do want to get though. So I'm hoping.
It looks really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I went to see last topic right here.
Hot topic.
I hate you. All right, see you guys next time. No, I went to see Poison the Well last night. Did you ever get into that band at all?
I like them. I never got like super super into them.
So
They're cool.
they had announced a while back I think it's like the 20th anniversary of their album You Come Before You, which is my favorite album by them. And when they did the anniversary show for Opposite of December, I went to that show and they played a couple songs off of it, but I wanted to see the whole, like there were certain songs on the album that I wanted to see live because I had never seen live. Dude, it was fucking tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like Anna went with me, so it was like her, I guess you could say her first hardcore show because Terror played also. And I asked her like what she thought about Terror, and she was like, "Oh man, I can't keep up with that. She's like, it was too fast." But dude, Terror is fuck, dude. They've been doing it so long, and they're still so fucking good.
Yeah.
I honestly believe they're like the best hardcore band right now. Just they're up there, dude. Name one bad Terror release. Dude, all their shit's good, man.
Yeah. No, they all their albums are
They're
good.
consistent. Okay, let's put it that way. They're the best at consistency.
They've just been doing it the longest too.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they're just like you said. They've been consistent. So.
And like I was thinking about it, I was like, fuck. When I got into them, it was when One with the Underdogs came out. And that came out in like 03 or 04.
Which is the one I think it's the second album that has like Push It Away on it.
Gotta push it away. No, that's the first album, isn't it? Isn't it? Lowest of the Low?
Yeah.
That's the first album. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one I got into.
Yeah, that's the first album.
one I got into.
Yeah,
so.
the first one I heard was the second one, which is One with the Underdogs. And then after that was like Always the Hard Way. But dude, like they were so fucking good live. Scott Vogels has so much fucking energy for like being his age.
Yeah.
Dude. But yeah, she was like, oh yeah,
they're straight
really
edge, aren't they? Or no?
No, dude, he was drinking a beer on stage.
Yeah.
I thought he was straight edge for the longest time. Maybe he was at one point, but he was drinking a beer on stage.
I think he was at one point.
He might have been. I'm not sure.
Because I yeah, different subject.
But yeah, they were fucking amazing, and that.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
I farted.
Damn. And Poison the Well went up, and dude, I fucking love that band.
They headlined.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was their anniversary show for the album, so they played it front to back, and then they ended with everybody's favorite, Nerdy. Dude, it was fucking tight.
Yeah.
It was fucking tight. Yeah, like seeing a lot of those songs live, I was like, fuck, man, this sounds so good live.
Yeah, I saw footage of the show. It looked pretty wild, but also like I can tell like it was a lot of older people there.
Yeah.
Like I was looking, I was like, damn, I don't see any younglings there.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of older guys, like older people my age. But dude, it was fun. They played at fucking Program Skate Shop earlier this week.
Really?
Yeah. They announced it like super last minute, but it was with Grave Rust, Fern's band. They've put out a couple things. You might like them, but it was just Grave Rust and Poison the Well and the small ass fucking skate shop.
Yeah, the place is tiny.
Yeah. But man, I would have loved to have been there, but it was during the week, so. But yeah, so that was my first show of the year, and then the next one is the ceremony one. So
When's that one?
next month, February 24th, I want to say. So I'm looking forward to that. Get your ticket, dude.
I'm down.
Do it.
Maybe.
You just say you're down.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do it right now.
No, I do want to see fucking Infest and
Yeah.
Soul Surge again. Yeah, I think I've mentioned it. I think I've seen Ceremony play more than any other band.
Ceremony.
Yeah, I mean they've always been good live, but yeah, I just
They're
think it's
the
like,
band that changed my trajectory of the type of hardcore music I was into.
yeah.
Because before I saw them live, I was all beat downs and chugga chugga, metalcore type shit, Job for a Cowboy, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
So
And they got into Paraviolence.
I saw them live and it fucking blew me away. I just even remember the date. That's how impactful it was to me. June 23rd, 2007. At Showcase Theater. Ceremony, Sabertooth Zombie, Red Handed, Judas, and I can't remember who else was on there. But changed my hardcore music trajectory after that.
I think Bracewar did that for me.
Yeah.
Like the first time I heard Bracewar, I'm like, oh my god, dude, this guy sounds like Stitch. from Lilo and Stitch. And I'm like, this
You
is
piece
so
of
tight.
shit.
Yeah. But I just liked how like it was like super like catchy.
Yeah.
Like it was super catchy. I'm like, dude, like it was like kind of like it like had like this hip hop ishness to it, which sounds weird, but like if you get it, you get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just kind of like changed my mind. I'm like, damn, hardcore can be this catchy.
Yeah.
And yeah, because before that, I was just like straight up like Charles Bronson, like fast punk.
Before that, for me, I was like,
Scholastic
this is too
Jazz.
fast. Because I remember hearing Infest, and I was like, this is too fast. I don't like it. The only band that I liked that Omar would show me was Asuk. Do you say Asuk or Asuk? Apparently, it's supposed to be pronounced Asuk.
I say Asuk.
I say Asuk too, but that's because that's how it was introduced to me.
Yeah.
But supposedly, it's supposed to be Asuk.
Is it, or are they just?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. You better get your fucking ticket, dude.
Yeah. That'll probably be my first show then.
Yeah?
I can't think of like any other group or band or anything that I'd want to see,
Yeah.
or that has announced anything yet that I'm excited for.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. You look comfy.
I'm cozy. I'm fucking tired.
Damn.
Sleepy boy right now.
Damn.
Uh,
Yeah, well, I'm going to sign off now. Evan, if you're listening, which I know you are listening, expect a text or a phone call from me about an episode idea that me and Eddie had already discussed prior that we would like for you to be a part of. So I'm not going to hit him up until this episode comes out. So
I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Actually, you know what? Once you hear this, text me. Then I'll talk to you about it. All right, Evan?
Yeah, let's see if you're really listening to us.
And it's at the end of the episode, too?
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, shit, he's texting me. Imagine. All right, we'll see everybody next time.